If you're a home buyer in 2023, you probably have some assumptions about the home buying process, about the current market. I'm here to squash some of these assumptions. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the top 3 assumptions I see being made that are incorrect from home buyers in 2023. Stay tuned. All right, Matt the Mortgage Guy, residential mortgage broker, licensed in 48 states, powered by You Mortgage. My team is willing to help you no matter where you're located. Go to greatmortgagebroker.com, fill out that quick form. We'll get you pre-approved. We'll answer any questions you have. In today's video, I'm talking assumptions that people are making in the 2023 housing market, things that I see that you can avoid. These should help you if you understand these things correctly. The first assumption I'm going to go through is that things are the same throughout the year. Now, nothing could be farther from the truth. So this first assumption that things are the same in March as they are in September, or the same in April as they are in July even, absolutely not true. And I'll give you some examples. In April, May, and June, for first-time home buyers, entry-level buyers, in a market like the one I currently live in, Sacramento, California, things were extremely competitive, near impossible to get your offer accepted if you weren't willing to shorten contingency periods, write an offer above asking, and you were competing against 8, 10, and 12 offers on pretty much anything that hit the market that was at or below the median price. Fast forward to September of 2023, while it's still rather competitive because there's limited inventory, it's a lot less competitive. And you'll even see some homes that sit on the market for 15, 20, 25 days with little to no competition, where you came in with a reasonable offer, you could get it accepted. Vastly different than it was in April. So if you're a home buyer, don't make the assumption that it was a certain way when you were looking or even submitting offers, and it's still that way today. The market constantly ebbing and flowing, and things are changing. There's all kinds of different things going on, like the seasonality of real estate, the fluctuation of mortgage interest rates, how much inventory is coming onto the market in a specific area where you're looking. It's all going to impact the current environment, whether it's a buyer's market, seller's market, how competitive it is, all those things, whether you can get seller concessions. Get with a trusted professional. And that's number 2, specifically about assumptions, and make sure that you're being advised correctly. So assumption number 2, all lenders and real estate agents are created equal. I'll start with the agents because I think it's a really, really important thing that you do is, 1, don't make the assumption that because somebody has a license to act as your real estate agent, that they're equal to the next licensed real estate agent, because nothing could be farther from the truth. I work with very seasoned agents who are professional, knowledgeable, and really know how to serve clients at a high level and get you the best price as a buyer, get you the highest price as a seller. And they know how to negotiate. They know how to take the information you give them in your specific scenario and serve you at a very high level. Other agents who have a license might be well-intended, but if they're not knowledgeable and they're not in it all day, every day, perfecting their craft, getting better at the craft, they just don't have the ability to serve you at a high level. So unfortunately, I've got real life stories of great clients who were well-intended and connected with a well-intended real estate agent who just didn't have the tools. They unfortunately missed out on a market that was, truth be told, a lot better when they initially set out to buy, because this agent, 1, didn't specialize in the area, wasn't super active in doing it full time, wasn't able to give them the right advice to help them get offers accepted. So 24 months later, they're still renters. They set out to be homeowners. They want to be homeowners. They just don't have an agent that's able to serve them. So Not all lenders and agents are created equal. Make sure you're connected with a great one, knows how to advise you, knows how to not tell you what you want to hear, but what you have to hear. This neighborhood is competitive. We're going to have to write at this price. If you want this home with these amenities, with, you know, this school district, we're going to go in. There's only 4 listed for sale. This last one sold at this price. I've talked to the listing agent. I've closed deals with them before. I've got a great relationship, so I know it's going to take 5:15 to get this offer accepted. Those are the kind of things that great agents do, and it's really hard to gauge. It's really hard to know that an agent does or doesn't do that as a consumer, but you can if you connect with a lender and have them refer you to a great agent, or you've got somebody telling you, yeah, this agent does 40 to 50 sales in this specific zip code. They're really, really good. And this, like, they know this area really well. Things like that, right? You can get the information if you dig deep enough. Real quickly on the lender side, all lenders aren't created equal. The advice the lender's going to give you, the way they're going to structure your loan, the way they're going to reach out to listing agent, help your offer get accepted, all these little things that are going to help make the experience better, the loan structure better, ultimately your offer accepted more often, is a great lender versus a good one. So finally, number 3 in current assumptions out there in the market, I'm going to wait for rates to go down, or I'm going to wait for prices to go down. I'm getting that response a lot from buyers who have buyer's fatigue, or they're really kind of bummed out because affordability just wasn't what it used to be. And the problem with the "all wait until it gets better" mentality is it might not, right? In 2019, people were saying, wait, it's the most expensive it's been to buy for the last decade. So don't buy in 2019, wait for it to get better. Boy, oh boy, every single buyer that I'm talking to in 2023 would give up their firstborn, maybe not all of them, some of them, to buy in 2019 in that rate environment with those prices. And the thing about waiting rates to go down specifically is that when rates go down, more buyer demand comes into the market. That has an upward pressure on prices. So you may well wait for rates to go down, and you got to be careful what you wish for. You might wish for more competition, and more competition might mean you got to offer another 20 or $30,000. So you might save a half a point or a full point on interest rate and end up paying $20,000 or $30,000 more for the house. Not always the best play, right? Maybe the best play is less competition, higher interest rates, better deal on the house, some seller concessions and seller credit. Then come 2025, you get into a 30-year fixed rate that lowers your interest rate by 1.5%. Who knows if that's coming, but it could be a possibility. So those are the 3 major assumptions I'm seeing in my conversations today. That things stay the same all year. Definitely not true. That's an assumption you don't want to have. All lenders and realtors are created equal. Again, far from the truth. Don't make that assumption. Choose wisely when it comes to your lender and your realtor you're using on your home purchase. Finally, I'm going to wait for prices to go down. I'm going to wait for interest rates to go down. You might, if you hold your breath, run out of breath and turn blue. So don't make those 3 assumptions in today's market. As always, you want to connect me and my team, we're more than happy to help. Greatmortgagebroker.com. Fill out the quick form. We'll be in touch. We're licensed in 48 states and happy to help. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.